everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I did do a flip through of my Daily Duo books mixed with my budget books, but I got a bigger coil from Frankenplans. So I am hoping that the coil is going to fit my May through December book, so that way I can make one giant book. So that's my plan. I'm going to show you how I Frankencoil, just so that way you know everything. So I do have some pliers with plastic on them, so that way they don't bite into the coil. I also have wire cutters because the Frankenplans coil is just a smidge bit long. And then lastly, I do have some binder clips which help clip the pages, so that way it's easier to pull them off the coil and back onto a new coil. So first step is to get rid of all of the accessories, which I should have done. So like ripping off the covers, taking off any bookmarks. Anything that is not a page needs to come off. So taking that off books. Perfect. And then I come in with my binder clips. And I try to make sure that the pages are nice and snug. So there are bigger binder clips that are out there. I ordered these off of Amazon and they've been working pretty well. I just have to split bigger books in half, so that way I can go ahead and take them out. So here. And the reason why I'm taking out the budgeting section is because Erin Condren is going to be coming out with their new deluxe monthly books, because the old ones actually ended up going off the website. So they're coming soon. So I am preparing to move my budget to one book. Compared to this, both duo and budget. So I take this guy, and you want to bend the coil so that way it is somewhat in line with the other section. So that way when you pull it apart, it's nice and smooth. So that way it doesn't bend the pages. So it comes out, and then the bottom section does tend to clip on, so you kind of have to pull it up and over the first two rounds, and then after that the coils come off pretty easy. So I am going to super mode this and go through. That is book one. Put that off to the side and then go for book two. And that is book 2. So now, going through both these piles, so I did tear a little bit, but that's okay. Going through both of these books, I am going to be consolidating them into one book. So take it page by page. So I am keeping the vellum, keeping this page, which I did cover up the dates. And then this page also comes with this section, so I am probably going to do something cool with it. I'm probably going to cover up one side of it. Which one's the book? Okay, this one has that page. So I was kind of hoping that this would be that page that shows, but I might end up just I'm going to do this. I am going to use this page. This page has the July to December months. I'm going to put both these pages in the book, and what I'm going to do is I am going to snip off this excess and actually paste it onto here, so that way it's a nice, pretty, colorful page. That is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put both pages there. I don't need the vellum. This folder, I love putting these in the front, so I do tend to put them in the front with everything. I only need one for the book, so the other one's going to be off to the side. And then I go in with the months. So I am going to take month of May, month of June, up until the budget pages. December. And then I am keeping this notes page just because I love the tab, even though it has the hexagon. So I am keeping that page. So that, this, and that. So I have 4 notes pages in the back of my book. Now this size is a pretty thick book. So this is the size of the coil. I think the coil's got it. The other thing I can always do is I can always take out May, as May was test months for the planner, but I really like some of the layouts I did put into May, so that is sticking with it. So I do need to make sure that the pages are lined up. So what I tend to do is I tend to split it off into 2 sections, just because my binder clips are not they work, they're just not the correct sizing. To do a full book like this. So you just want to make sure that the coiled section lines up. And as you do coils, they do get a lot easier too. So because this is a new coil, it is a lot easier to intertwine the pages into it than if it was a used coil. It's a pretty big book. So then as I go through, okay. Alright, and now that they're coiled, I'm going to pull these apart. And it's nice, one big book. Alright, and then I do coil it upwards just a tad bit because I do want to make sure that when I put my cover on, that my cover is going in the right place. So this section does need to be brought down. So I take it and I bend it in. So in like so. And then I push it up against. So coil. And then this is where you want this coil to go in as well, but you want to make sure that there's some extra space here or else the book will not lay flat when you do that. So I'm going to snip off the excess here. Just because I don't need too much hanging off my coil. Perfect. Alright, now here is where we want to make sure that we're careful about how much we're snipping off. So I want to make sure I bend it somewhere around here. So I'm going to snip down here. Oh, come on. There we go. That was hard. Alright. So, lastly, is I am going to take this coil and I'm going to bend it into shape. I did not snip off enough. Okay. Perfect. So now my book lays flat. Perfect. So I didn't snip off enough in the front, but you can always tweak it. It's always better off snipping too little than snipping off too much, which is what I have done. So now I can just plop on my covers. And there's still some room to grow in this book, which is nice. Oh, I think I did the wrong cover on the front. Yeah, I did that upside down. Whoops. You think I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I blank. Alright, so I do have room to grow in this book with this coil, which is nice. It is a black coil. It's the only coil so far that OK.Plans sells, but I have a nice thick book of adding 2 more months to the Daily Duo. So this is great. The page is flipped, everything flips nicely. Nothing's getting caught. It's perfect. Well, thank you so much for visiting my channel, watching me Frankencoil my 2 Daily Duo planners and taking out my budget notes out of that. And I will be posting more videos for my channel about plan with me's, figuring out budgeting, because I'm not a budget person at all, and I hope you guys join me on that journey. Please like and subscribe if you liked this video or if this helped you. There will be a link to the coil in the bottom of my page, so that way you can go ahead and view this. If you have any questions, go ahead, drop them down in the comments, and I can't wait to help you guys in your Frankencoiling. Thank you.